Well, hello, happy Sunday. If you're watching this on a Sunday, it's a Sunday for us, like in our time.
Yes, in real time.
In this reality, right, Greta?
Right.
Hot. It's in the 90s here. It's like summer is on. Look at this bus right here. Woo, clean.
Wow.
Nice off-white.
I like the color.
Yeah, louvers. And oftentimes on Sundays we go and do something, get something to eat, and we'll hang out today and just do like
local stuff.
Local Sunday. Yeah.
Local Sunday.
And our Sunday's being spent here in Brea, downtown Brea. This is Cruisin' Brea today. It's a classic car show. Yeah, this is unexpected car festival for us today. This is rad.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Greta's into it. She likes looking at cars.
She does.
She likes the chrome because that's about it where her head level is. Look at these trucks. My goodness. This Chevy right here. Oh boy. Chevy Nomad next to it. I believe that's a Nomad. I'm not a big car guy. Like as far as like I don't know a lot. I just appreciate, you know. My grandma had a reproduction Model A, and this looks to be a Model A, the modified Model A, lowered and everything, but hers had this rumble seat just like this. I used to sit in the back. And I used to drive it when I got old enough and I used to throw a longboard, surfboard in the back and then go to the beach. It's cool to see such a turnout, but there's a lot of car people in this part of Orange County that I've noticed, a lot of car enthusiasts, so it's not a surprise to me, but it's really cool at the same time that people come and appreciate. Mustang, nice Vet. Is this Biff's car? It looks like Biff's car from Back to the Future. Oh, here's the 70s bus, and it's dropped a little bit too. It's rad.
It's not a car. It's
Yeah, you can see how it's lowered a little bit. It's kind of cool. All right, we've got a Woody in the form of a Willys. It's a Willys Woody. That's rad. I believe it's a Willys, right? Woo! Custom racks. That's smart. Hey, there you go. Lyman wood graining. Give them a shot if you need any work done. But yeah, this is rad. All right, this Chevy right next door. Is this the Chevy that was in Christine? It looks like that to me, but I don't know. Again, I'm not. Is it a Bel Air? Is that what this is? I'm so not smart about this. Let me know in the comments, you guys. I'm sure there's people that know a lot more than me. All right, some more trucks coming up here. Whoa, look at this. Oh yeah, that's great. Hot rod, bad to the bone, bad to bone. This is what it takes. You gotta keep up TLC all the time. That's why these cars look so amazing.
Greta's getting as much attention as if she's riding her own vehicle.
What a great lineup, and then we've got some booths and some activations and stuff. Just taking a look back, classic with the theater right there and all the cars, and it's like this is an old district, you know, so it fits to have all these old cars here. It's great.
All right, so we are here at Enchanted Coffee Company here on Birch Street, and just a little behind the scenes, we recorded everything and realized, well, we thought we were recording and the camera wasn't recording. So, confessions of a vlogger.
You can tell by that there's
Yes.
some drink that has been consumed.
Let us tell you what we ended up getting. This is a hibiscus lemonade, and then Spencer got, it was so pretty, it looked like a sunset, and then we mixed it so that we could drink it, and now it just looks like a really pretty pinkish drink. You can kind of see there's the color. What Spence is drinking there is one of their seasonal refreshers called a POG. I think it's like a POG drink.
Yeah.
POG refresher. So pineapple, orange, guava, totally giving us like Hawaii vibes. We have so many viewers in the Hawaiian Islands, so we wanted to give a big shout out and a cheers to you. especially to one of our good friends who actually recently moved to Maui. You know who you are if you're watching this. We love you and we miss you so much, and we hope that you are living your best life. And yeah, this is just great though. We're really enjoying like sitting in here and just chilling and relaxing. All I can say is it is hot outside, and getting a refresher was like, we had to do it. It needed to be done.
It's a really cool thing to have a car show like this on a Father's Day. You know, a lot of dads dig the cars. And it's a really good cross-section of vehicles. Like, I'm talking like a lot of VWs, a lot of muscle cars, a lot of like 20s and 30s, some European, some modern cars, you know, exotics. It's a really well-rounded grouping. You know, they curated it really well. So it's fun. We're sitting here in front of a deux chevaux right now. If you know what a deux chevaux is, let me know in the comments. They're really cool. Yeah, this is awesome.
And the other bonuses were right behind a Cost Plus World Market. And I was saying we definitely need to go over there because it's, you know, it's summer, 4th of July season. So I want to go over there and see what they have. Also, it's not outside and it's air conditioned, so I'm kind of happy about that. So we'll definitely pop over there as soon as we're kind of done scoping out the situation here. It's just so funny. We didn't even know this was really going on today.
Yeah, we just came down to get...
Yeah, we knew we were coming to like get, you know, coffee, refreshers, kind of sit and chill and walk around, and here we are. Look at that. See, magic just happens. It was good we stayed local today.
Yeah. Okay, we're back out. So cool. It's really nice in the shade, actually. Greta, what do you think? She's like, yeah, I like that chrome. A lot of chrome for Greta. She's into it. Check this thing out. I think it's about as low as you can go. How low can you go? Let's see it from the front side. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, look at this. The cars just keep going.
They're everywhere.
I thought it was just that first row when we first got here. And I'm like,
just a little bit.
No, this is serious.
Everywhere.
Sorry if people who watch this channel, if you don't like cars, I don't know. I think this stuff falls into the art category for me. Oh, look, Greta. Look, Greta, one of your heroes.
Hiking a leg.
The color's amazing.
By Leo Brea.
So yeah, I'm convinced that they also color coordinated all these because you got the green Porsche right there.
Oh, probably.
And the yellow Metro right here. These are so great. They're so tiny. There was a sticker on the back that said actual size. Oh wow, Beach Boys. Rest in peace, Brian Wilson. One of the most prolific geniuses of music of our time. And they're playing Beach Boys here now, so you might not be able to hear it on the mic, but they're playing it. There's the Citroen deux chevaux. So cool. All right, look at this slammed bug. Dang, that looks good. Let's get a 3/4 on this one. Oh, wow. Woo. Check out this microbus from the front. Look at this thing. It's super modern. No way. And then everything up front looks stock. Wow. Look at this insane hot rod. What the heck, dude? We made our way over to World Market. Hey, Hot Ones party pack from the show.
Look at this thing.
Hold on, wait. Is this the bad one at the end? The last dab. Yeah, there it is. Whoa, that's it. That's the one in the show.
There's a book for you.
Campfire cocktails. Kind of don't we have that tin cup, don't we?
We do something similar. Which,
yeah.
By the way, you know those Costco cups? I guess they sell those on Amazon with the carabiner.
Oh yeah.
A few people sent me that.
Okay.
But this is another book for you.
The Pizza Bible.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Can't go wrong there, can you?
No. Whoa, dude. Dehydrated oranges. All natural, no additives. Like, that's literally what they are. Rocket Pop Margarita. It's a wine cocktail, lime cherry and blue raspberry, and it's got alcohol in it already. It's like a premix.
Oh, you would not like that.
Umbrellas. Hey, I didn't realize you could get different canopies and, like, change out your umbrella. I guess if you have a certain type.
I guess so.
Interesting. Oh yeah, it's probably this one specifically right here. And you can swap out different ones. That's a good idea because they get worn out.
So cute.
Oh, that's a good idea for the condiments.
Isn't that cute? They have so many. Oh my gosh. There's the one with the spout, obviously, but like, how cute is that? I want everything from this section. Literally everything. They even sell the baskets, and then it has the liners in there.
If I can find it, yeah.
Like, how fun is that?
Hey, they stole my thing. Sun's out, buns out. Kind of a neat setup. I like the shape, how the chairs fit perfectly within the shape when they tuck in. Yeah, look at that. That's very pleasing, I have to say.
It's satisfying.
$5.99.
That's not satisfying.
It's not very satisfying. No, that part's not. Anyways, I'm wandering. I was wondering while I was wandering.
Look at that banana pillow next to you.
The big banana pillow. There it is. There's how it looks in its natural environment.
I mean, I have been looking everywhere for a giant banana pillow. Thank goodness we came in here and found one today. They have a strawberry. It's not a giant strawberry, but it's a strawberry nonetheless. What is that? Those are multicolored bananas. A lot of really good pillows here. A cheetah. Is that a cheetah or a jaguar? I can't. Ooh, I like this one the best.
I like the.
I actually like that one a lot.
If anybody knows about the gourmet cheese section over here, keep it on the DL. Let's not tell everybody. Look at this smoked Gouda for $4. All sorts of good bacon Gouda. What?
I was over here because I'm looking for some honey, and I found. Look at this $20 little shopping cart.
Greta is going to require one of those.
Greta's shopping cart.
Right?
She'd be down. Look at, they have little baskets.
I love it. Oh, is this like the mini section?
This is a whipped honey with lemon, and you could put that on toast and stuff. I've been looking for that. You have to order it online. If not, this is like the only place to find it, and I found it. I can't believe I found it. They also have the sticks. It's called the Savannah Bee Company, and it's from Savannah, Georgia. So I've been looking everywhere for these. You can even do these as a pre-workout boost.
Rad. We got Star Wars Coffee, Bones brand. We got the licensing to do that.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't flavored.
They've got the Godfather version. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the packaging is so cool, but again, I just wish it wasn't flavored. I did see the Zia up here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Do you see that?
That's New Mexico Pinon Coffee. So I don't know if you're aware, but all the Haribo candy's 20% off, and
Wait, what?
yeah. And we'd have been here anyways, because this section is like, this is the holy grail of gummies, and World Market seems to have the best selection. Special editions like this one right here.
This one is it's like all the cold treats, like popsicles. You can see right there. So we're gonna give that a try for 20% off. Why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
This is a new one though. I haven't seen. It's a skateboard, the blue skateboard one.
One left.
No, it's ours.
We got a pasta fruta. We also got. This is a summer version of the one we love.
Yeah,
and
I think that's what it is.
it's like a mix of different sour.
Yeah, like pacifiers.
But look at this, Unicornalicious.
And my bala sticks. My bala sticks are like one of my favorite things.
And look, you can get just wild berry gummy bears, like different rainbow worms. Twin snakes are pretty popular already, but
I'm not as down for them anymore.
happy cherries, happy trees. What's this?
What?
Oh,
That's
that's
what
the
we got.
popsicle one.
Yeah, that's
there
a
it is.
popsicle.
Okay.
They have a summer one, but it's on the other side.
Hey, Pac-Man, what's up?
And then Kaylee, my niece, loves these things. They're not Haribo, but I got her one of these. I got her the watermelon.
Freeze-dried's big now. There's some freeze-dried candy as well. Sour.
Yeah, my nephew loves freeze-dried.
Sour alien worms. Why are those so expensive? I go with Haribo, dude.
Yeah.
And on sale. And if you see the flag, that means they were made in Germany. That's what you want.
Yeah, well, you want to read the package and make sure it says
I think all
made in Germany.
Yeah.
So it is different because the other ones that are made in Turkey, I think it's Turkey, they're still good, but they don't have the same like artificial flavors that we have.
You can see right here, look, there's the Turkish flag right there.
Yeah, there it is, Turkey.
And here's the American
So if you
flag.
look at the ingredients, they're different. I guess if you compared it to one that's from Germany,
Yeah.
it's different. We just have a different Haribo situation.
Dude, it's like when we used to search for action figures. You look up top to see the cases, and you're like, what's that right there?
Sour pasta.
What is that right there? You're about to put it out.
I wish this wasn't the licorice mix, but if you can ever find this, I don't know how you say it, but soccer bit, whatever, the Swedish sour candy is the absolute best I've ever had. They have the sour elderflower, but I've had the sour like peach, sour strawberry. They're always sold out, but they are the best. So if you ever see them, just get them. Do yourself a favor, get them, and thank me later.
And in the ridiculous gummy category, we have gummy noodles, but in a really cool package right next to the sushi. Dude, there's the tropical. Katie found it.
The limited edition.
Look at the colors.
Yeah, it's Paradise Punch, Passion Fruit, Pineapple, and Kiwi.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to pass on it this time.
Happy World of Haribo. Oh, what's up, Dippin' Dots?
That's cute.
You've got a fun little product that we've never seen here.
That's cute. That looks kind of like...
Lollipop with candy beads.
That would hurt my teeth so bad.
Yeah. Icy's making freeze pops. They're like...
oh, wow. Like Otter Pop type things?
Yes, Otter Pops, but it's icy pops. Ooh.
Freeze at home.
How to enjoy. Yeah, we get it.
We get it. We know. Air into it.
Yeah.
They even sell the tiger blood for Hawaiian shave ice.
Oh, very popular, the tiger's blood.
Yeah, I forgot what flavors it is that it's mixed.
Don't worry, no tigers were harmed in the making of said
tiger blood.
Tiger blood. It's all love, trust me.
They have the Hawaiian strawberry guava pancake mix.
That stuff's good.
I want to say the Nakashima family sent us some during the pandemic, and we made some.
And they were epic.
I don't know if it was strawberry guava, though, but I want to say it was something like that. And it was good. Okay, this is cool. I've never seen this strawberry marshmallow fluff. What? Kind of into it. It's so light.
What the fluff?
What the fluff?
There's a beer flight tasting board, and it comes with the glasses, the pint glasses. That's really cool. I don't know if they're pints, but it's neat. And then they had these cat, the perfect pour decanter. Is that what you would call it? A decanter? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the impulse buy section of the video.
Works on me every time.
Dino straws to start it off, everybody. We thought that would be a good place to start it off, right next to the Zen stickers. And Katie has found...
Little butterbeer thing.
There you go. She found butterbeer.
A chocolate frog. I love it. Skittles. Chewy Skittles. Okay. Okay. Look at all the cool stuff.
Oh, Big League Chew. Bring it back. Everybody bring it back.
They have the retro sours? When did this happen?
I remember those. We used to get those all the time.
Yeah, from like...
Trader Joe's and...
No, they were Altoid brand. Like, remember Altoid?
Let's get the raspberry ones. I liked those.
Oh, no.
Pop Rocks. Yay, they're still around. Hey, Mystery Box. Mario Kart Mystery Box. Who else is a fan of wafer cookies? I'm not a fan of the Sriracha milk chocolate, but that doesn't mean that it's not good. That means that, I just don't have a wide range of a palate like most people. All right, moving on. Greta's getting her legs stretched out a little bit. Stepped into the HomeGoods. Look at this. That's pretty cool. You never know what you're going to see when you come in here.
I want to know if they have Halloween stuff. I heard Michael's does, which is crazy.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Look at that birdhouse.
Oh, that's cool. It's like a little cabin. All right, so this... Oh, whoa.
I want these.
So that's ceramic.
I want the corn one.
Oh yeah, we should get that because we have corn growing.
No, I really do want it.
Wow, lemon.
Dragon fruit.
Dragon. Wow, what's this? So there's a whole bunch of these apparently.
I want the carrot.
Look at the strawberry pedestal.
That's awesome.
We could actually put Kaylee's little strawberry plant on that.
That would be fun.
Anyways, look at this guy. He's like, what's all the fuss about all that over there?
That's exactly what his voice sounds like. I wish I knew how much he was, because we need to get some of these.
Turtle. My friend had a turtle named Turtle. Tommy Bahama pickleball paddles with a couple of pickle balls.
How much is this set?
I don't know.
Let's see. How much do you think? How much do you think it is?
$29.
Stop it. It's literally $29. Look.
I'm pretty good with that stuff. There you go.
You're not always that good. Like,
thank you very much. Cornhole Pro, as opposed to just, the amateur ones.
Yeah.
This is sanctioned by the American Cornhole Professionals Association, ACPA. Not sure if you guys are aware of ACPA. Hey, we need a new Kadima set. This is the beach, you know, where you paddle back and forth.
$7.99.
Yeah, get the Kadima.
So get it. Get it now.
Because they don't last. I mean, when you use them, they, you know, good couple of summers and they're done.
Even one.
But it's really fun, and you can get the extra. We used to be able to get the extra balls at the hardware store in Malibu, but can't do that anymore. I'm kind of happy in this section here. It's really kind of my wheelhouse. Remember, light up target toss. These are like a version of the lawn darts that aren't able to impale young children. Well, they used to. Oh, there, look, LED lawn darts. Man. Oh, we have this. This is the light up Frisbee.
Yes, you
This is a set of 2. Anyways, we have one of those.
We used to take this to Lake Tahoe when I was a kid.
Those are cool.
I wonder how much they charge for it. This lights up too. How much do you think it is?
$15.99.
$9.99.
Ah. More 4th of July stuff. Look at this guy. The Dalmatian. 69 bucks. Katie was saying she's been looking for this.
I've been looking for this.
Very specifically.
Thank goodness.
I myself was looking for the 16-penny nail sculpture.
Perfect.
This might be bigger than 16s, but anyways.
This is actually cool though.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Seashell lights by the seashore. Shake Shack, Shake Shack. We're gonna go to Shake Shack. They have pride shakes at Shake Shack. We're gonna go to Shake Shack. I might actually get a shake. I always just get burgers. Careful, Greta. Hold on. Off-road Greta. Find some shade at the Shake Shack.
Shake Shack.
Ooh, yeah, nice.
Ooh, that feels good.
This is our table. We always sit here.
We do.
There's a fountain that's just right adjacent, and we can feel the vapor. All right. Instead of getting a shake, I got an Arnold Palmer. But Katie took care of the shake and got, what is it, like an Oreo shake?
An Oreo funnel cake pride shake. And the pride part is the sprinkles. Obviously the flavor's, I think, limited edition. And I think the sprinkles were an extra like 50 cents, but it's donated to, I think it was the GLAAD Foundation. Either way.
Look at the logo even.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I love my gays. Here's to you, gays. You're the best. Oh my gosh. It's like a cake flavor, and then it has the Oreos. Oh my gosh. It's pretty darn good. Normally I would just get chocolate, but...
Interesting.
It's like the cake flavor. Got the limited barbecue one. I just did it without cheese. And you just got a shack burger, but I added crispy onions to yours.
Thank you. Some of the best Arnold Palmer in the business. You know what's cool is the cars are driving by from the event. Some of them are leaving, or maybe they're enthusiasts that have similar cars, but they look like those show cars. And we hear them every once in a while. Look out, there they go. And it's gone. By the way, I got a single. I usually get a double, but I got a single. I didn't get the shake. I didn't get fries. Also, update. I did some push-ups yesterday. Katie doesn't even know.
No, you did not.
See, she doesn't even know. Yeah, I did some push-ups yesterday.
Did you really?
I did.
A lot or a little?
A little, because
Yeah, don't.
nobody needs to hurt themselves.
No.
Then it doesn't even matter. I could see that happening so easily. So I'll probably do some more today later at some point, just
I
easing.
need to do them with you.
I'm easing in. I was in the backyard and I thought, I'm just going to bust out a few. I used, I went to an angled part of the yard a little bit so I could have a little bit of an advantage, and then I did some off the back of my chair in the living room at one point too, like some angled ones. Like I used to do those on the deck in Malibu because I couldn't do like full pressure on,
I
my
practiced
wrists.
my pop-up at the park.
Well, there you go.
Remember, you saw it.
Yeah, I forgot. I should have been doing that.
Okay, we need to try one of the candies, though, while we're here.
Oh, good idea. Katie wants us to try the skateboards. What are they called? Skaters?
Yeah.
Skater's blue raspberry.
So I probably have barbecue sauce on my hands, but there's the skateboard. How does it taste?
Really good.
Oh, that is good. And I don't like blue raspberry that much.
I feel like it's got a little apple in it.
You never know. It's got a good chew to it. It's not... I like that. I hate when it's too squishy.
It's like a 70s skateboard.
I'd give those a 9 out of 10.
I'll give them an 8.5.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a great mold.
I like the texture of it. Gets a very high regard.
Yeah, reminds me of like Swedish fish a little bit.
A little bit.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the pasta fruta.
Fruta.
Looks like a pineapple.
Very sour. They kind of remind me of the sour spaghetti. Especially if you peel them apart.
Well, it's good because the size of it kind of fits on your tongue, so you get an even sour,
Yeah.
Contact with your tongue. I always have to try the red one. That's like, I'm sure a lot of people are like that. Oh, there's a green one too. Perfect. Cleanse my palate with one of the reds.
Strawberry. And then green is apple.
So it reminds me of sour belts a little bit.
A little bit.
Trolley makes these. They call them something else.
Trolley does?
I've had these before in a different company or something.
A different brand or company.
All right, that was good. I am full. We're wandering back, Greta. Young Greta. Also, the relevance of being down here, truth be told, I signed up for a gym. I didn't tell you. There it is, right there. That's my new gym.
Did not.
Yep, I figured, just go full gnar. I'm kidding. UFC gym. We walked right by it earlier, and I was like, wow, that's probably crazy, dude.
Used to be Tower Records.
Oh, it used to be Tower Records.
Every time we pass by, I have to say that.
What about licorice pizza? Did you guys have one of those?
No, not that I'm aware of, at least.
Who remembers that? Deep cut.
Deep cut.
I know a couple people for sure that know it, that are like actually family of this channel, close friends of the channel. Anyways.
We are close to that reunion kitchen. Remember we ate there? I think we vlogged it.
Yeah, it was really good.
That was really good.
There's a lot of good.
I want to try Finney's now.
Yeah, Finney's is new.
And I think there's another one. It's in like Corona Del Mar or Laguna. I think it's in Laguna. But we've passed it before. This was a Ruby's, and then before that it was a, what's the name of that place? The ice cream, Farrell's Ice Cream.
Oh, I had a Farrell's in my neighborhood.
And I forgot what it was before that.
Okay. This is the coolest part about this Finney's place is it has like a streetcar kind of thing that you could sit in, kind of old school. And look at that, just like that, all the cars are gone. I told you they were driving by while we were eating. So we caught it all just in time. Cruising Brea, Father's Day, 2025. That's a wrap for that.
Okay, so this is my first time. I don't have a microphone on because we can't figure out how to get the darn DJI mics to work. So we're here at home and everyone's been requesting some cooking, so I figured this is a good chance to like throw it in what we're having for dinner tonight. And if you follow me on Instagram, you kind of know a few days ago, maybe a couple weeks actually, before we left for Vegas, I had got excited to try some lentil recipes and mess around with that. So I did, and it came out really good. Like, we've kind of been craving it for a while now. This is them from Trader Joe's, and a lot of people mix it and have it cold with the bruschetta, I don't know how to say it, from Trader Joe's. It's kind of like tomatoes, they add feta. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to find something else to make that we could kind of have for like lunch and dinner. And by the way, yes, Spence is editing in the background. But I kind of just like went at it, and I'm going to show you what I did because it's so good and we've been eating it. Lentils are really good source of like iron, fiber, protein. So we have been eating them a lot. And like I said, we've been kind of craving it. So I serve it with coconut rice that I have going right now. The recipe that I use all the time is from Life is But a Dish, and it is 1 cup of rice. You rinse it and get it all clean. Then you put it in and add 1 can of coconut milk. I use light coconut milk, a pinch of salt, and 1/4 of a cup of water. It is that easy. Then you just kind of let it cook on low for, I don't know, what, 20-30 minutes. So that's what I have right now, and I will show you. So here it is. These, by the way, these silicone things from Costco, best thing ever. Just so you can see what the coconut rice looks like just right now. And it, like I said, it's on very low, and it's kind of doing its thing. But we're gonna make the lentils next. Okay, so I had to turn the camera so that I can see the return because the way I had it earlier was like, it was widescreen, but I couldn't see what I was recording. So here's what I'm doing. A shallot. You could use an onion if you want. And then I just grabbed 3 cloves of garlic because I don't feel like doing that much work. They also have those like frozen things of garlic you could use. Like, I think Trader Joe's sells them, ironically. So I'm gonna get this all chopped up and ready to go. And then we will heat up our pan. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let me slide you guys a little closer and we will speed up this footage. By the way, quick shout out to Tatum who sent us this during COVID, this knife. It says, it's got onion on it right now, or shallot on it, but it says anyone can cook, and it's got Remy on there. So thank you, Tatum. Okay, so I decided that I'm also going to add some carrots in there because I was going through the refrigerator, and I'm also going to add these shelled English peas. I think you could probably add frozen too, just obviously make sure they're warmed through. But yeah, so I'm going to use those. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get these carrots prepped first. I'm also going to add some mushrooms because I kind of just like to use what I have in my refrigerator. So maybe I'll use half a pack of these. I'm not sure yet, so we'll see. So I don't think this camera is, I think my head is probably not all the way in the frame, but it's okay. It's not about me. It's about the food. So we're going to turn on our burner. I'm going to do about medium. Remember, the coconut rice is still going strong here. I'm going to check on it, in fact, because, oh yeah, it's already, I don't know if you can see, but it's already like really absorbing that. I probably just spilled some. It's already absorbing that coconut milk. So I'm going to turn off the heat so it doesn't burn on the bottom and just let the residual heat kind of soak it up, and it'll stay warm. Okay, this is getting warm. We're going to take our olive oil. I use a good amount of it because I love the flavor of olive oil. Like, I'm a weirdo, so I kind of overdo it sometimes, but who cares? It's our food, right? We're going to do that. And the first thing I'm going to put in is the shallot and the carrot. That's going to go in first. Then I will put the mushrooms in. Don't put garlic in too soon, or it gets very bitter and it's just disgusting. Nobody wants that in their lives. I saw somebody one time literally just fry garlic onto, I want to say it was steak, I don't even know, but it was a travesty, because you know that was so bitter. Don't do it. Okay, in goes the carrot and the shallot, and it's not fancy chopping. It was, as you saw, just like wham bam, thank you ma'am. We were gonna go to In-N-Out tonight after our live stream, but then we realized like it would be kind of fun to like go during the day and like take Greta to the park afterwards. So that's what we did. We actually just took her on a nighttime walk after our live stream, and we just went about doing that. So right here, I'm grabbing my kosher salt. You want to season every layer. I use the kosher salt. Let me show you exactly what it is. You could get this on Amazon. I'll actually link it, but it's the Diamond Crystal kosher salt. It's actually less salty than regular table salt. So you, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's like less salty than table salt. I think it's like maybe 2 teaspoons of this is 1 teaspoon of table salt. It's just better to cook with, in my opinion, so that's what I use. Then we're gonna add a little bit of pepper. Again, you want to season every layer, and let's start stirring this up. I hope you guys can see it in the pan. I'm gonna take it a little bit off me and kind of put it more towards the pan. Let me just double check so you can kind of see. There we go. There you go. So that way you're gonna see more on the pan and less on me. I know that I'm really great to look at, but I'd rather you kind of see what's going on in here, so you know. And I will be narrating. So the heat is, yeah, it's kind of a little high right now, but that's just because I'm kind of in a little bit of a hurry. I'm turning it down just a hair. So it's like, I'd say it's medium right now. And like I said, I used a lot of olive oil because I just like olive oil. Like, we love the taste of it. We're gonna just let these soften for a couple more minutes, for just a few seconds in fact. And some of the seasonings I'm gonna be using, the tried and true, which I actually really need to get more of, the old garlic powder. I use that like kind of psychotic amount. But I feel like as long as you have salt, pepper, and garlic powder, the amount of things you can achieve, it's amazing. Okay, I think I'm just gonna add the mushrooms. Why not? Throw them in. And I just kind of, before I chop them, I kind of like use a damp paper towel and try and get some of the dirt off. But you know what? I know some people that don't even do that, and I do not judge them, because listen, if that's the worst thing you have going on in your life, a little bit of dirt on your mushrooms, you'll be all right. I don't judge. Now, mushrooms are great because they are literally like little sponges. They kind of like soak up all that olive oil and whatever other seasoning you use, and then all of a sudden they release their moisture. So you can see kind of how much they soaked up that olive oil, and then all of a sudden, you'll see they'll start to release their moisture. So we're gonna let this go for a minute. And I'm gonna add another little pinch of salt. And remember, if you're using table salt, or you have like, you know, you have to watch or monitor your salt, just be careful about that. We don't. We're okay with it. And like I said, I use this red diamond one, the whatever. It really is less salty. I don't know. I feel like I can control it better because, again, bland food is disgusting. I don't like it. I'm not a fan unless I'm sick. Add a little bit more pepper. And then we're going to add just a little bit of the garlic powder or granulated garlic, just because we like a lot of garlic. And I'm gonna turn the heat down a little bit lower. That's just what I'm doing. I don't know what the view is on this camera right now, so I'm gonna check it real quick. We're just gonna let this go, and I'll show you a close-up on the pan once this kind of cooks down a little bit, so you can see how those mushrooms really kind of like release that moisture. But I'm gonna go grab a can of tomatoes because we're definitely gonna be using a can or two of tomatoes. Originally made this, I used crushed tomatoes, and I think I maybe used the 28-ounce can, like the big can, but I was at Trader Joe's, so I just grabbed 2 cans of the, what are these, diced tomatoes. Same thing. Use whatever you have, use whatever you want. Literally, I just made this up and it tasted really good, so you put in it what you like. You don't like mushrooms, don't put them in there. You don't like carrots, don't put them in there. It's really like, use this as a guide map for something maybe you might like and your family might like, or your husband or wife or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. You have to just kind of do what you want to do. That's what cooking's all about, and that's why I like it. Add what you want. If something looks too saucy, add some more stuff. If it's not saucy enough, add more sauce. So let me show you what it's looking like now. Oops, I'm sorry, a little wobbly. I'm still getting used to this. Everyone's like, please add more cooking. I'm like, well, I'm not good at it. It's not my forte. I think I got a little good at it during COVID because we had nothing else going on. So it was a lot easier to do this, you know? All right, so now I'm going to add that garlic in here because we like garlic. Again, add 6 cloves if you like it. Add 3 if you know, do whatever you want. I didn't even really mince this that crazily. I just kind of did like a little choppity chop. And the only reason I'm adding this is because I know I'm throwing those lentils in there, and that will make sure that this doesn't burn. Remember, my heat is pretty low right now, so you just want to pay attention to that. You do not want garlic to burn. I'm telling you, it is literally, how many times can Katie say literally? It's so disgusting. Take my word for it. All right, so here's those lentils. Doesn't that look great? And then I just sort of kind of break it up a little bit. It looks gross, I know, but let it be. Okay, so now we're just gonna break this up. And again, we're just warming it because these Trader Joe's lentils are already cooked. So you don't need to, you know, go through that whole process. That was kind of what intrigued me in the first place and what made me not want to cook lentils for the longest time, because I just didn't want to go through the hassle. Do you know what I mean? So this kind of works. This works for us. And you don't have to mash it. I'm mashing up the kind of like, what do you call it? Like the chunks of it. Now I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit more because, again, the garlic's not by itself. It's got some friends here. I'm just doing a quick little kind of time to break up the big chunks. They kind of look pretty broken up to me. So now we're going to add those tomatoes in. Did I mash it a little bit? Yeah. Did I mean to do that? Absolutely not. So I'm using 2 cans. I probably could have gotten away with 1, but I think 2 is going to be perfect. And again, season this how you like. If you want to throw some other seasoning in there that tickles your fancy, you do it. I think crushed tomatoes were the better call, but that'll be just fine. I'm going to try and see if I have a can of crushed tomatoes around. Or some you know what? I'm going to add some tomato sauce. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, Spence just got up. And he was like, it smells so good. So I'm adding a can of tomato sauce. Why not? Because I have it. But we like tomatoes, so what are you gonna do? I would probably stick to what I first did the first time, where I added I think it was a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. But this This is what I did tonight, and I am not mad at it. It smells good, it looks good. I'm gonna taste it in a minute here and see what other seasonings I need to add. But now we're gonna throw those peas in there. Why peas? I don't know. Peas, tomatoes, carrots, this is just whatever we like. Why not, right? Plus I think the green color is needed. And I just love peas. Like, I only did half a package, by the way. I might throw the whole thing in there, we'll see. We're just kind of going for it. Yeah, see, the green color just turned it up a notch. Okay, so I'm back. I made a few adjustments. I'm gonna show you what this looks like up close in a second, but I wanna explain what I did. So I took another package of lentils and I just kind of broke it in half and used the other half because it had too much tomato. Now, I could have just cut that whole segment out, but I was like, listen, I want you to understand that sometimes when you're cooking like this, when there's not like a straight recipe, that you just have to make adjustments. Glad I did that. So I added half a package of lentils, so the other half looks like this. You could even add the other half, but I just needed a half. The ratio looked right to me for what I was looking for. Then I did another round of salt, pepper, a lot more garlic powder, just because, again, we really like the flavor of garlic powder. Don't be afraid of it. I feel like you measure garlic with your heart, for real. So I did that, and then I added a little bit of onion powder. I kind of kept that off camera because I was kind of like, oh, you know, you just get into the zone and you start doing it. So that's what I did. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like, just so you can see the consistency. I'm going to do it really up close. It's really right there. Just so you can kind of see what the consistency looks like, and that's just what I was going for. Spence even tasted it and was like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's delicious. So now I turned the heat down. I'm gonna turn it on pretty low, like kind of a low simmer, even lower than this. Here we go. My burner has like a really good simmer mode, and I'm gonna put the lid on and let it kind of, you know, stew for a bit. Now again, I could have left that whole bit out about, you know, how I made this, because the first time, like I said, I used, I think it was a 28 ounce can of crushed tomatoes, which I think in theory that would be easier if you're using one package of lentils. Just maybe do the 1 can or whatever it is I put on my Instagram on my highlights. But I needed to make more because I wanted my grandma to have some, so it kind of worked out better this time. You can also freeze this. I'm just fluffing up this rice. Look how perfect that is. Coconut rice with this is so delicious. But yeah, so that's what happened, and I wanted to make sure I kept that in because I feel like I relate more when I know that, like, if you're not following some recipe, that like things change and you know, you have to make adjustments, and I kind of want to empower people to just kind of like try something out. Make something based on what you like. You know, you don't have to put peas in there, you don't have to put carrots in there. I said this earlier, but like this is one of those like recipes that I just threw together what I had, and you kind of just feel it out and it comes out delicious. Like, you know, and if it doesn't come out delicious, make adjustments. Try it again another time. And these are relatively cheap ingredients. I think the lentils are $3.99 per package. A whole thing of carrots was what, $1.99. So, and I used 2 carrots. So my point is, it's you know, you're not using like animal protein, so I feel like that's a little bit cheaper too. And yeah, so I'm gonna let this stew a little bit and kind of reduce, and then let the flavors get all married and happy together, especially with the tomatoes. You want to kind of bring out the natural sweetness in there, and then I'll show you what the finished product looks like. So I lied when I said that I was going to be done and show you the finished product. I forgot that I always add in power to the greens. I add like a handful of this in at the very end once it's done cooking, and then I top it with some basil. So I'm going to kind of chop those up and just have it ready. I like a lot of basil. We just love it. So I'm gonna kind of chop all of this. Yes. Look at all those leaves. It's so soft. Oh, how good does basil smell? I could just eat this whole thing. So, getting some of that out, and we're gonna chop up these powdered to the greens, a good handful of them. Let me pan the camera down. Kind of a good handful like that. I'm gonna move this to the side so we can chop these up. Where did my knife go? What did I do with my knife? Here it is. I kind of like cleaned it up a bit. And what's cool with this like powder of the greens, you could use spinach. You don't even have to do this, but it's like, what is it? Baby kale, all that. You probably, if you watched Home is Where the Vlog Is, you know I used this a lot. You really don't need to chop it because it will wilt down and it looks like a lot, but I like chopping it so it's, you know, not in big old honking pieces. So you can kind of see this meal that we're making tonight. It's a really nutritious one. Makes you feel good too. I don't believe in saying the whole like, this is bad for you, this is good for you. I just say one is more nutritious and some food is maybe, it just tastes good. And sometimes that's all you can get. So I am not a food snob when it comes to stuff like that. I literally believe in like eating what you have. You could also top this, by the way, with green onions. That would be really good. You know what, we're gonna kind of chiffonade these. I think that's the word. I'm just kidding, I have no idea what it is. Some people say it. I forgot what it's called. I probably pronounce it wrong, but I don't care. You really need a nice sharp knife to do this. But then it's cool because you get these little ribbons of basil. And again, I'll just probably top it with that at the end. And then we'll throw the power to the greens in there. Power greens in there in a minute. All right, folks. It has been simmering. I am just now turning off the heat and I'm adding, I think this simmered for about like 15 or 20 minutes. I got Greta's food prepared. And I didn't do this the first time when I made it on Instagram. I also realized I added zucchini that time. But we're always trying to like add, like I said, I'm trying to just add a little bit of nutrition. This is totally optional, just stirring in some greens. Nice. You could do like one less can of, what do you call it, tomatoes if you really don't like the tomato flavor. I'm just telling you. But like I said, we like it. It's really good. And we're gonna serve this over some rice. Spence, are you hungry?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Okay, now that it's all kind of incorporated here, that's what it's looking like. Pretty good. I mean, I guess it doesn't look that pretty, but it's very nutritious and we think it's delicious. So there you go. Like I said, it's not the most beautiful thing, but it tastes good. And it's, like I said, it's really nutritious and filling, and it's not a super expensive thing to make. And you can totally adjust it and do whatever you want to make it taste better to your preferences. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully it's good. I mean, I tried it a few times and I liked it, so I don't know. This is the real test, ladies and gents.
It smells good, then you know it tastes good. So.
Well, instead of green onions, I put a ton of fresh basil on there. You have to like basil. If you don't like basil, you don't like it.
It's good.
Hot. Still hot.
Really good.
You like it?
Yeah.
I think you can always adjust it with like salt or garlic or whatever, because that, I don't measure garlic. I just love garlic, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And last time, remember I had zucchinis in there? I put carrots this time.
So like you could change up a lot.
No, it's super interchangeable.
Yeah.
All right.
Pesto version next.
Oh boy. Pesto's the best, though.